Welcome. Today we have a very special guest, Bala Pomaleh from IPG Mediabrands. Bala, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm from IPG Mediabrands. I'm the CEO of the company. I have been in this industry now for about 27 years. I started off as a research assistant and then worked my way up. So I've played various roles within the industry. I've been in research, in managing systems, in planning, and then in the last 10 years or so, I've been in the P&L role.
Fantastic. So, what is happening with marketing today? Everyone seems to be confused.
I think there are a lot of exciting things happening in marketing today, and what's great is that we have so much data. We've got new tools. We've got AI coming into play. I think it's a great opportunity for marketers to do things differently. I think accountability is really important, and there are big opportunities for everyone in the ecosystem: agencies, marketers, media owners, to come together to see how to raise the bar.
Tell me a little bit about accountability and how a marketer can embrace that more moving forward.
Yeah, so I think in my opinion, in the past, agencies were very much more involved from media agencies, for example, were very much more involved from an exposure metrics perspective. They were about GRPs, reach, etc. And creative agencies very much about delivering the creative product. But I think today the role of the agency should become a lot more of that of a partner, where the agencies and the clients, and in fact even the media owners, should be jointly responsible for the client's bottom line, which is very business results driven. So when you start looking at it in that perspective, then I think all parties will work towards that end goal and not worry about about all the different journeys of how to get there.
So, is there a system in place that you'd recommend?
I think there are various ways of doing it. One big service that's available in the market is analytics. We've been talking about analytics for years now, but I think it's still very underutilized, and a lot of it is also because data, whilst it's available, there's a lot of data available there, but it's not really structured. And if we structure and organize the data in a much better way, then a lot more can be done.
Okay. So how would a marketer start this whole journey, assuming that they are coming out from the cold?
I think they should, as they collect data, organize it. Because one of the things that really helps when it comes to doing analytics is being able to plug in data points that allows you to do regression analysis, allows you to model the data, which then allows you to look at what kind of patterns can develop, what kind of trends are already happening, what could the future be.
Is there any insight that you've gathered in your experience, that could be relevant or could be interesting to share?
I think looking at it from our own perspective, what has really worked well is when we use all this data and then couple that with really good creatives, then you start to have like super winning campaigns, because you've done that homework on audiences, you've done the homework on insights, and then the types of creatives that you develop out of it is a lot more powerful.
Right. So it's a data-driven creativity, if you like.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Fantastic.
And we've seen that being very successfully adopted across multiple clients in more recent campaigns.
Okay. What works in this market from your experience?
I think it's a combination of different things. So the campaigns and there are many different types of clients as well, requiring different things from their partners or agencies. What works is when the teams work together, when clients and agencies, common goal, work together, give and take, and know exactly what you want.
So it's really the dynamics of the relationship.
That's right.
And then both parties, having the same frequency.
Wavelength, yes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you had to just give one piece of advice to a marketer today, right, what would it be?
I think that one piece of advice would be that, understand exactly what your issues and challenges are, and be able to articulate them clearly, so that then you get the right partners in place, and you get them to be able to contribute from day one to what your actual challenges are, so that they become, part of your solution, rather than just trying to fulfill one part of the puzzle.
Right. Okay. And what do you see as we end this discussion? What do you see moving forward? What are the trends and something that could be interesting or relevant to the marketers out there?
I think AI is going to play a much bigger role, no doubt about that. And whilst some people will be worried about how it will take over people's jobs, I think some people may play a lesser role, because AI will be able to do so many things, better audience targeting, better insights, more automation. So some people, the roles will change. There will be people who will be playing a bigger role. There will be people who will be playing a smaller role. So to me, I think that's an exciting time, because we'll be focusing more on ideas, on strategy, rather than doing things, doing the more clerical things that could be automated.
Right. So we'll be doing the fun stuff from now on.
I hope so. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Being in the industry for so long, and having started in a very junior position, there are many things that we absolutely hate doing. Things like reports, things like things that actually are time consuming, and if there was a better way to automate it, will just save us a lot more time, so that we can then focus on doing higher quality thinking,
The things that really
related
matter.
stuff. Yes.
Exactly. Thank you, Bala. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
I appreciate your coming over.
Yes.
And wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.